Hello, I'm Doug McConnell. I've been working in television and the media and doing quite a bit of public service here in the Bay Area and Northern California for quite a while now. And more than 20 years ago, I began to volunteer and to tell stories about the compassionate and inspiring work of the Taylor Family Foundation. And I've been deeply and happily involved ever since. Getting to know Elaine and Barry Taylor and their wide world of friends and supporters has been one of the true gifts and joys of my life. Like many others, I plan to stay involved and to keep helping the foundation in any way I can for as long as I can. Well, I hope you consider joining us, and I promise you'll be glad you did.
We are now in our third decade, okay, so we're at 23 years of doing this. The camp experience is wonderful, and I hope that goes on forever, but the experience of people living well-lived lives, that is the greater good for me. And as we go forward, my hope is that the foundation takes a good percent of what we raise and helps the families that we support here at camp, helps them when they're in crisis, because it doesn't just stop when they leave camp. Whether it be a medical bill that needs to be paid, they're going to get evicted because they can't pay their rent, but they need to pay their insurance. We want to be available forever for the long term to help these families.
Since the early 1990s, at Camp Arroyo in Livermore, and in many other ways, the Taylor Family Foundation has been caring for children with serious medical and developmental challenges and their families here in Northern California. Founded by Elaine and Barry Taylor and supported by many generous financial donors and a large and loyal cadre of volunteers from throughout the region, the foundation has served more than 40,000 children and families in need, and its programs at camp and beyond continue to thrive and to grow.
And we're here to make a difference in not only our campers' lives, but families in Northern California that need us, that need just that extra little help up, that need an extra hand in the moment when their child is in medical crisis.
Angie Carmignani has been the foundation's executive director since 2009. She and her small staff, along with Elaine and Barry and their board of directors, guide the foundation's efforts, including their many free summer programs for children and families at Camp Arroyo, which was established in partnership with the East Bay Regional Park District in 2000.
It's for the kids. It's for the kids, and we want them to experience everything we did as kids and everything our children have experienced. We want to infuse that into their life. And it's camp. It's camp.
Every year, more than 3,000 children facing significant and sometimes life-threatening physical and emotional difficulties put down their burdens for a few days of fun in the sun and build self-confidence and bonds with other campers who share their challenges. The kids check their illness at the door and have a great time together, free from worry and woe, in a safe and secure sanctuary. And their parents and caregivers are thrilled and thankful for the camp and the Taylor team that makes it work.
I feel like this is a really wonderful, special place. Once I got here, I could totally feel the environment here. It's so peaceful, it's so calm, and people feel at home instantly.
They're wonderful to us, and we appreciate all their hard work that they put into making this happen so that we can come here every year and benefit from that, and our kids and our families can benefit for us.
It's kind of like home away from home.
Yeah.
Or a family reunion, where we keep coming back and seeing people and see how they've grown and they've changed.
It is free. It's free, free, free. But that's why we have to fundraise the way we fundraise, because these families have enough of a financial burden. For me, not causing more financial stress on anybody or helping relieve financial stress makes me really happy. It makes me do the Snoopy dance. In addition to providing Camp Arroyo free of charge,
The Taylor Family Foundation helps people in the throes of medical and financial crises back at home. The foundation is supporting families of children with cancer in partnership with Team KC. Formed in memory of Corinne Krogan, who died of an aggressive form of cancer in 2008. Team KC is led by Corinne's parents, who get important organizational and fundraising assistance from the Taylor Family Foundation.
They've allowed us the opportunity to continue raising money. I don't know that we would have been able to carry on much longer in that capacity if Elaine and the Taylor Family Foundation hadn't taken us in.
Right.
The foundation also stepped in swiftly to aid the Jones family when 12-year-old Sarah needed sudden, life-saving surgery in Texas and delicate, complicated, and expensive transportation back home to Fremont, California.
To witness this kind of generosity and love and compassion and ongoing effort to truly help people with medical maladies or ailments, it's heart-wrenching, and I am, for the rest of my life, committed to helping the Taylor Family Foundation any way I can.
So if you want to bid on this,
Many others feel exactly the same way.
you get to go straight to heaven because you supported this wonderful cause.
And it's no wonder they've given so many of their own financial resources at the annual Day in the Park fundraiser, and so much of their time, year-round and year after year, to support the work of the foundation. It truly is a big community of committed donors and volunteers working in harmony with a small and dedicated staff and having a good and fulfilling time in the process.
This organization was the one organization I could not turn my back on. I had to be part of it somehow, even if it meant, coming here one day, driving 2 hours, working all day, and then getting back on the road for another 2 hours to get back home. I just felt like I needed to be here. If I want to encourage people to volunteer here, I'd like to tell them, if you really want to have a purpose and to know that what you do makes a difference, this is the organization you want to be a part of.
And without that community, we do not survive. We are a company of 5 people. That's it. And we do all that we do. So without those volunteers, without the financial support, without the belief, none of this would be possible. You'd be telling a story about someone else.
With the help of its enthusiastic village of volunteers and donors, the Taylor Family Foundation plans to be here for the long haul, continuing to serve children and families in need in Northern California, giving and receiving gifts of compassion, hope, and inspiration for decades to come.
For me, the gift is, a life well lived. I'm so much more enriched by the children that we deal with, the families that we deal with, the moms, the dads. You feel like your heart is just going to pound out of your chest, and so the gift for me is a life well lived because I got to meet all these people. They're the gift.
If you'd like to learn more about the Taylor Family Foundation and all our programs and how you can join us and be of help in lots of ways, we'd love to have you. Please visit our website at ttff.org or find us on Facebook at the Taylor Family Foundation.